Are you Mr. Mort?
Oh, Mr. Mort was my father. Please, just call me Mort.
Mort? It's nice to meet you. Before I came here, I learned so much about you and Martle. You two are inspiring. Not only did you build a town in the desert, but you expanded the boundaries of human civilization. Even now, you're still fighting the sandstorms.
You sing my praises too highly, I fear. We were simply young and stumbled on a beautiful oasis. But times have changed since then. I fear it is no longer the town we once found.
Don't you worry, Mort. My friend will help rebuild this town, and in the future, loads of people are going to come.
Ha! I hope to see that day.
Good evening, everyone. And would you look who I brought with me today? Our very own Mayor Trudy, back from her arduous journey through the desert. Let's give her that warm Sandrock welcome she's surely been missing.
Thank you, everyone. It's nice to be back. And look at what all sprung up since I've been gone. The new bridge, the reinforced water tower. Oh, truly amazing. As I return to my post, I hope to continue to pave the way forward to a better Sandrock.
Well put, Trudy. Now you must tell us, what of your trip to the desert? What about all those experimental seeds you took with you? Surely there must be the beginnings of a new oasis out there now.
Well, I hadn't really prepared anything on that particular subject. I think you can go ahead with whatever you plan to share today.
Pish-posh, old girl. We've all been so worried for you, and so looking forward to hearing about all you've accomplished. Please don't trifle yourself with any formalities. Just speak freely on the subject.
Well, if you insist. The seeds I brought out this time, they didn't survive, once again. However...
Don't be down on yourself, Trudy. Even the cleverest cook can't cook a meal without the right ingredients. More so, the cleverest gardener couldn't grow weeds without water. These are simply the facts of our situation.
Perhaps I really need to start considering importing produce from Portia.
You said you was gonna plant us a whole mess of trees out there and stop them sandstorms. You can't even grow yourself a green bean. Oh man, this is bad. Are we like doomed or something?
Now hold on, y'all. Surely that ain't all. I believe Trudy still had more to say before being so rudely interrupted. Trudy, please, continue.
Well, in the midst of my travels, I was able to collect and label a great number of soils and plants that should be beneficial to Zeke's research. Yeah, no need to cheer. That's about it. I'm sorry.
Man, all this time out, and you want to act like a bunch of dirt is gonna help us? I ain't never learned nothing from dirt, except not to eat it. Heck, I got plenty of dirt down at the farm. If you asked nicely, I would have gladly lent you some.
Cooper, soils around here got different nutrients in it. If I can just...
Oh, phooey. My dirt's just as nutritious as it gets. What with all that fertilization influence of the Yakima and whatnot? It's a regular plant buffet over there. All you can eat.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's look on the bright side. At least our mayor returned to us, safe and sound.
Look, if the so-called road to a green desert ends up going nowhere, then we'll build a road somewhere else, right? Just 'cause one idea didn't work doesn't mean we're never going to figure this out.
Apologies if this has been asked already, but plants don't grow in sand, right? Asking for a friend.
All right, simmer down, y'all. I'm sure something will come of Trudy's selfless work. Let's call it here for now. For any official town business, please direct your questions to the mayor from now on. Conserve water and have an omelet, courtesy of Owen.
Thank you, sweetie. I really missed you.
Trudy, there's something to be had in those samples.
Got some ideas I want to bounce off ya.
Hooray for omelets!
Omelets here. Get them while they're lukewarm.
Hi. So you came to see me off? 3 days went by way too quickly. But I need to go back and take care of my plants. You remember my neighbor raised a pig, right? When that pig gets hungry, it gets really hungry. So you can see why I'm worried. Hey, don't laugh! If that pig eats my graduate project, I'm not gonna be able to graduate for another semester. Yeah, it's all packed. Don't worry. I went to where they sell it, the Wandering Y. Weird name for a ranch. The yak boy and his wife were really friendly. He sat me down and told me about his family history for what felt like eternity. Their cake is famous, though. You're sweet. Don't panic, dear. All right. There's no rush. We still have a little time. Let's chat for a bit.
Train to high wind, now departing. Train to high wind, now departing. Please gather your belongings and board the train.
Ah, that's me. I'll see you soon. Hey, when I'm graduated, I'll come see you again, okay? So don't miss me too much. You were right before. I really can't bear to leave you. Goodbye, my builder.
I want to know how you can maintain such consistent levels of energy. What's your secret? Are Fang and his machinations behind this somehow? It's the bird, isn't it? Thank you.
See ya! It worked! What do you know?
Aha! You know what, Skinny? The way you're always complimenting me, giving me gifts, running around town and doing stuff for me, I feel like I may have finally found someone who truly loves me as much as I do. Wow, this is all happening so fast. Tell you what though, Skinny, there's something I need to know before we take this any further. I need to know if this is all really for real or not. Surely you understand. I am quite the prize. I can't take myself off the market just to become arm candy for you to show off at your little Buildy Guild Awards or whatever it is. No, what I desire is true love. And I need to know that my attraction to you is more than just skin deep as well. That's right, Skinny. All this time, me calling you Skinny Arms, the truth is, I've always found your supple biceps to be simply enchanting. From the moment I first set eyes on them. Therefore, we must test our chemistry in the only way I know how. On the battlefield! Adrenaline pumping, sweat flowing, blood spilling, chest hairs and more, all on brilliant display. Indeed, the only way to truly know someone is to fight by their side. Well, Skinny, I'm a professional. I just wasn't thinking of it that way at the time. That was all platonic warfare. This time, let's do it for real. Meet me tomorrow night at the entrance to Paradise Lost. Let us dance together a tango of destruction as we lay waste to any impudent machine foolhardy enough to rear us their bolty behinds. Off I go. Wear something that shows off those arms of yours. Huzzah for romance! Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Hi there. Uh-huh. Take her easy.
Hi! Mayor Trudy asked me to come get you. She has something she wants to talk to us about over at the moisture farm. Something related to what she found in the desert. Nobody seemed interested in Mayor Trudy's expedition at the fireside. But for some reason, what she said really stuck with me. Last night I had a dream that we turned a sand dune into a forest full of trees. That was kind of a weird tangent. Sorry. Anyway, let's head to the moisture farm.
Good. Both builders are here.
Hi.
We were just discussing a particular sample. Let me get them caught up for a moment. Well, Zeke and I have been trying different soil types out in the Eufaula to see if we can get plants to grow in that environment. To no avail so far, I might add. As I was coming home from this last expedition, I stopped at an old world wreckage to rest my feet. I'd never seen this wreckage before. It must have been uncovered by the last sandstorm. Weird thing was, the place had some type of algae everywhere. I couldn't go deeper since there was a damaged door that wouldn't budge. But I did manage to gather some algae samples. The point is, Zeke wants to know why the algae can survive in such a tough environment. So we need to go back there to figure it out. For that, I'll need your help, builders. We need to be able to open the broken hydraulic door to get inside.
What are you looking for in there?
Yes, Zeke. Care to elaborate?
Okay, yeah. This algae sample Trudy brought back has some very strange nutrients in them. I want to see the source. I've read before from an old world book of my pa's that there were biochemicals used to rejuvenate soil, but I've never figured them out. Maybe this is the key to the soil problem we've been trying to solve for the last 30 years. Do you want to go explore these ruins with us?
Cool. Count me in too.
My, what an adventurous pair of builders you two are. How lucky we are to have you. Though, I do have one small request. Can we all keep this under wraps for the time being? Which is to say, not make this civil core business? If this, like, let's say, some of my other endeavors, doesn't go quite as planned, I just can't handle another event like that fireside.
Hey, even if this doesn't work, you're just trying your best.
I know. It's just...
No problem, Mayor. Your secret's safe with us.
Thank you all. Your support means a lot to me. Now, to get through the door, Heidi figured we'll need a level 3 pickhammer. And since we're not sure what's inside the ruin exactly, I'd like to order a few protective suits as well. If possible, I'd like to go as soon as we can, so I went ahead and got the protective suit diagram for you. I assume you can make the level 3 pickhammer at your work table? Well, there's 4 of us. We're going to need 4 protective suits. I think you two can make 2 each. Make it a bit easier for yourselves.
No problem here either.
Sounds good to me. Thank you, builders. Be seeing ya.
I don't get it. See you around.
Sandrock is a fine place for someone in your line of work, no? Plenty of treasures to discover and dig up. Yes. Work hard here and you shall be rewarded indeed. Goodbye.
Hi. You might be surprised to hear me say this, but brute strength isn't everything. The other day, I had just dispatched a giant cyborg creature, and after I'd pummeled it into submission, I noticed there was an off switch on its back. Could have avoided that whole mess. Oh well. Farewell! Ah, Skinny! You're finally here! I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Somehow the last hours have been simply unbearable. Let us waste no more time, and waste only the enemies that stand before us. Onward, Skinny! Fight towards the epicenter of this robotic plague. Let us send them back to the corrupted age from whence they were born. Skinny, this is even better than I thought. The 2 of us fighting side by side, each step in tandem as we are soon to become lovers. My heart races. More. I need more. Let us press forward. Amazing, Skinny! We've made short work of our adversaries. The only thing that could make this any better now is... Yes! Perfect timing! A boss fight! Let's go, Skinny! Lay into this creature with all your might! Show no mercy! Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Was that good for you, Skinny? It was good for me. Wait, don't answer. There's one more thing I must do to complete this moment. Rip this one's head off. This one's soft enough to be a cushion. And... voila! A throne, Skinny! A throne for two, composed entirely of our fallen enemies, deserving only the buttocks of royalty such as ourselves. Take your rightful place, Skinny, and let us seal our new romance with a lover's kiss. Come here, you! As I always dreamed, our coupling has been nothing short of glorious. It's official then, Skinny. We are now a thing. I bellow it loud for the whole world to hear. I love Skinny Arms. Yes, now that I've felt our hearts rage together, intertwined and soldered by the fiery thrill of combat, I have no doubts in my mind that our love is true, and our physical infatuation's just a nice little cherry on top. A hot, tasty cherry. I'm afraid this moment cannot last forever. We must return to the hustle and bustle of city life. But let us always remember this place, our lover's cocoon where, for one brief evening, the world was ours. Bye, my love. Expect to see me again soon. I'll swing by your place later for a major makeout sesh.